Maybe 2.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, so we don't really get to ever test, but we do have people logged in. So welcome to the first episode of February. Happy February.
Happy February, everybody. Happy month of love.
Month of love, that's right.
All right, let's go ahead and give some of that sweet, sweet music. How about that?
No, well, let's. We got 4 minutes before the actual show starts.
4 minutes before the show. So technically, that means that I would have been here 10 minutes prior to the show starting. 15 minutes, technically. So, yeah. Eat that.
Yeah, that still doesn't give us enough time, Tommy. You can't just walk in.
You know what?
And then expect everything to be ready.
I'm a total diva, dude. You don't even know how famous I am.
We actually are going to do guest host. So
guest host.
Yes, it's a private line, and they can host the show with us. Was the idea. I think we're ready for it.
Yeah. Private line guest host. That's awesome. Wonder who we're gonna get.
Probably sponsored reps. We'll start with them. Maybe Dan. Maybe
we get
Glenn.
some famous people.
We don't know.
Oh wait,
I'm
already here.
We're not that cool.
I'm already here.
So tell us, who is bringing us? Who's the sponsor of today's show?
Today's show is brought to you by Zero Baits. Zero Baits. They are here. They are going to be going in this month's boxes.
Yeah,
and they have some really cool stuff. I'm really excited about that.
And they sent us in some of their merchandise. We're wearing a Zero Bait shirts.
We're wearing Zero Bait shirts, and we got
some stickers, some baits over here.
Oh yeah. And like I said, we are. They're sponsoring today's show. Their slogan is "Never Skunked," which is kind of cool because I've used them before trout fishing. I've used them before bass fishing, and that's the truth. I've never gotten skunked, so can't complain there.
Well, that's good to hear. That's a hard guarantee, but
it's a hard guarantee. But I have yet to be skunked using their baits. So
well, thank you, Zero Baits. I may say Boiling Baits. I just want to throw it out there because we have been talking to Boiling Baits. That's just going to be my mess up, I think, today. Let's try not to do that.
You have to convince yourself.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just saying it out loud to you.
Oh, gosh. I have to say it out loud because I'm afraid I'm going to do it, so I need you to help me.
Well, today's the last push for raising funds for Caden.
Yep.
It's a tournament out in Idaho.
Yep.
And it's on Lake Cascade.
Yep.
It's $50 entry. They're 3-man teams for second and third prizes.
Yep.
The heaviest perch and tons of donated fishing gear, which we did send out.
We did.
An outsider tackle box.
We did. And we're gonna be trying to talk to Debbie later, right? Who is putting on the fundraiser for fishing for Caden.
We're gonna let her tell us where and the rest of that. But I just wanted to do a quick announcement for those of you listening. We are raising funds for Caden.
Yes.
That young man is an angler, and he is fighting leukemia. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, you don't have to be out there, actually. There's ways to donate. And we did put up their account, so take a look on our post.
And again, I'm sure she'll go over that again. So,
all right, Charles Mitchell. Awesome. Let's get our first.
Charles Mitchell. Now, let's see here. He is. Let's see, which pictures was he? Again, catch a trout on that big of a bait was kind of crazy. So,
when it comes to putting I know we have some lipless crankbaits that we've put in trout boxes before, and I'm just always hesitant because, I don't really see them. I've never caught a fish on a crankbait. A lipless crank.
I have, but they got to be really small
when it comes to trout.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, they're usually the little 1-incher, little rattle trap type of ones, the little small rattle traps. Those I've caught, but not on anything that large. So.
But I see people using cranks and different baits that. that I wouldn't necessarily put in a box in it, but it does work. And they.
But
they
I think a lot of that also has to do with like the region, though. Sometimes just those fish attack bigger targets. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Might just be that region.
And thank you for saying something smart, because that's rare.
Sometimes I amaze myself.
I'm a little bit amazed right now that you actually said something that made sense.
I'm just saying. I mean, sometimes I use it for more than a hat rack.
It's mostly that.
Mostly a hat rack.
Let's call Chad.
All right.
We got 2 of his fish stories in, so I'm glad we're able to do that. And so we are going to bring on the sponsor of the show, and in order to do that, we have to get ready.
We're going to be talking to Thor.
So we just go.
All right, here we go.
You love Thor. You said you loved him like 8 times.
Dude, he's such a cool, chill dude. Like, really cool dude. I mean, first off, his name is Thor.
For him.
Everybody can hear. And everybody that's listening right now, that is Paul pouring his beer, not him going to the restroom.
Well, they just brought me the beer, so I gotta pour it. All right, so let's call Caden.
Should we give them some music?
Let's give him some music.
Break it down. DJ Tommy, hit that beat.